I'm cruising, yeah. So many different meds on me. Fuck around, call the Fed on me. Boom, 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 your head, homie. Reds, Draco got a lot of lead on it. You dead?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? It's been a minute. A lot has been going on, y'all. I just want to talk to y'all a little briefly about some of the stuff that's going on. If y'all please, if y'all could, if you're a praying individual, you believe in God, anything, you know what I'm saying, you're spiritual, whatever it is, continue to keep my family in your prayers. My husband, definitely, he's been having some health scares that's been basically taking a toll on everything, including his health, of course. I have a few clips that I'll put in or whatever from the latest health scare, which, like I said, it definitely was a scary situation because, you know, this is the second time that I actually thought, like, okay, my husband just is dead right in front of my eyes. There's nothing I can do about it or whatnot. And you know, also maybe he'll be on camera soon to talk about some of the stuff that's going on too. But the first one happened about a few months ago when we was leaving out of my best friend's house. He actually blacked out and fell twice and hit his head on first our Tahoe. He hit his head twice on the Tahoe, then hit his head on the concrete. And that in itself was just so scary, because imagine y'all just chilling with somebody and just thinking about it is, I don't know, but just imagine just chilling with somebody and everything is okay and you're good and you're joking and everybody's having the time of their life, and then out of nowhere, just, you know what I'm saying, just like the worst happens, somebody's blanks out, somebody falls out, whatever. And the same thing happened besides the falling out and blacking out. Like the newest scare was when, I'm sorry y'all, I'm driving, I'm now taking my lunch break to pick my daughter up from, at her new school, she's having to go to like a few summer classes, so I'm having to pick her up during my lunch and drop her off at my mother-in-law's house and all this other stuff. But that, I know that doesn't matter. But yeah, so the latest scare was the fact that he was complaining like that he wasn't feeling good or whatever, and he wasn't feeling right. And you know, like me, I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I'm just like I don't know if it's because I'm this goofy individual, or I don't always want to see the worst and stuff. But like, he was just like, he didn't feel good. And at that time I was just like, oh, he's just saying this because he doesn't want me to have the remote. I was like, boy, quit playing, like, whatever, you feel fine, like, whatever. You're just saying that because you want to continue to watch basketball and you don't want to give me the TV so I can watch Netflix. Because at the time I was watching Blacklist, which I love that show, y'all. But anyways, yeah, so I didn't think nothing of it. We, you know what I'm saying, we laid down, went to bed. The next day came and he called me like at 7 in the morning, and I was getting ready for work, literally about to, like, I was getting ready, like literally getting my clothes on, about to leave the house, drop the kids off where they were supposed to be at and things of that sort. And he called me, and I knew something wasn't right, because he was just, the first time he called, it was like, the first time he called, it was like at 6, and he was just like saying he didn't feel right, but he just sucked it up and went back, went to work and things of that sort or whatever. And so I'm like, okay, y'all, my arm hurts, I'm sorry. But I'm like, okay, so like, like, let me know as the time goes by, like, we need to figure out what's going on. So then, sure enough, at around 7:20ish, he called me and was just like, I really couldn't hear a lot that he was saying because I just heard that he was struggling to breathe or whatever. And like, I just heard him like gasping for air, and he was just like that he's going to the emergency room. So I was like, well, just stay on the phone, you know what I'm saying, just stay on the phone. I'm gonna, whatever I gotta do, I'm gonna do it. I don't care if I gotta get a point at work, whatever. So I called my boss I called my boss real quick, got off the phone with him real quick, called my boss and was like, hey, hey, you know what I'm saying, like, I can't come in, like, I'm about to have to rush my husband to the hospital, whatever. So it got worse and worse, and like one of his friends at work had to like drive him to his car. He called me and was like just gasping for air, gasping for air, gasping for air, like he just really couldn't talk. And I was like, don't talk, where are you at, you know what I'm saying? He was like, so he made his way to be like, he's leaving work, he was like, I'm gonna try to go to the hospital. I was like, no, you're not. I was like, I just called off, you know what I'm saying, like, if you can get to me. I left the car running. I was sitting in the car just waiting for him to just hit that corner, just waiting. Like, he was on the phone. I was like, don't answer me. I said, I'm gonna keep you company. I'm gonna keep talking to you. I'm gonna keep talking to you. Just, you know, stick it out with me. So all I just heard is like his breathing, like he's just gasping for air, and all this other stuff or whatever. So he just like, he had to pull over. Because he was feeling faint, about to fall out, and some more, pass out, I'm sorry, and some more stuff. So then, so I was just like, okay, like, Lord, I was just praying on him by this time or whatever. So then, I seen his car, like, so by this time he got in the car, and I seen his car finally hit the corner, and I was like, man, I could tell something wasn't right, because even how he hit the corner, like, I know my husband, like, you know what I'm saying, down to how he hits corners. So I was just like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't think nothing of it. He gets out the car, he's stumbling, barely can walk, so I have to get him in the car. I'm rushing, trying to rush him to the hospital. Like, I'm talking about, I'm going 90 and like a 30. I don't care about, we got speeding cameras, I don't care about that. I don't care about nothing else is going on, to be honest. I don't care about nothing. I was trying to rush him to the hospital. This time he's holding his chest, crying, like, and my husband does not cry, y'all. So I knew that this was something serious. So he's crying, holding his chest, and still couldn't breathe. I was supposed to go to one hospital, which was Erlanger, but that was too far. Like, the nearest hospital was Memorial, so I had to hurry up, Park Ridge East. So I had to hurry up and get him to Park Ridge or whatever. I pulled right into the, you know, the emergency part or whatever, and that's when it just got worse and worse, you know what I'm saying? And he couldn't walk, he couldn't breathe, and in that whole second I was just like, I'm about to like lose this man that I just planned my whole life with, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know what to do. I don't have nobody to call. I don't know how to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just so much or whatever. So I finally got him in there, because I had to not carry him, but you know how you hold somebody up. So I finally held him up and got him in there. I rushed in there. They was like, what's wrong? I was like, he can't breathe. They was like, sit him here. At this time I had to hurry up, leave him right there in that chair. And I don't know, y'all, when it seemed like when I left him right there in that chair, it's like I was leaving him forever. For some reason, it's just like I lost all of my senses. I just was like crying under control. Like, I couldn't breathe myself by this time, because I was just like crying so bad. It was just a whole lot or whatever. And it's just like, I don't know, I finally parked the car, came back in, and I walked in. It was like 6 nurses and doctors in there, and they just got him on the machine, trying to get him, you know, calm and, you know, stable and stuff like that or whatever. And they finally got him back breathing, y'all. And they ran all this tests, and we was in there for hours. They ran all this tests, and it was just like, everything is good. And it's like, everything isn't good, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing to, you know, look perfectly fine and be perfectly fine in these test results. This is the second test results, y'all, and it's like everything is okay, but deep down inside it's like, no, it's not okay. People that are okay, they don't just black out, they don't have chest pains and can't breathe all of a sudden, you know. And so y'all just continue to keep us in your prayers. Like I said, if you're the praying type, you know, I know I look a hot mess. I'm going back to work, but yeah, and it's a lot, y'all. And then I'm having to deal with a whole lot of family issues on top of these issues, and it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. And I'm just all over the place. My mind is all over the place. I'm not myself. Y'all see that on camera. I'm not really myself. I've been trying to be myself. I haven't really been on social media. I don't know, I just not really myself to the fullest. And then, you know, with all his health situations and me trying to be the best wife that I can be there for him and whatever else I need to, then I'm dealing with situations where, you know what I'm saying, like, and it's not even to blast my family or blast my situations, but y'all, I'm just trying to tell you, like, I'm going through a whole lot. And it's like, ever since I can remember, it's like people think because you're not from the hood, because you have nice things, because your life is this, like you don't experience other stresses, other situations that are poisonous, that are toxin for you, you know what I'm saying? I have a situation where I'm dealing with a narcissistic mom, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if y'all know about that, but it's a whole different situation. It's like, you know, your mom is here on earth, but you have to have a funeral for her as if she's dead, because you know she will never be the person that she has to be because of her own medical issues. And that's in itself is just draining from, and I'm dealing with her and this health situation, and then my oldest child, you know what I'm saying, I'm dealing with that situation, which is why I even stepped back from music to grab a hold of my family life, because I seen that it was like my oldest was just like spiraling slightly. Not saying that she's a bad child, but certain things that she's been directed to do and think is just not right, all because she's been up under a narcissistic grandmother. And it's just like, it hurts to be tried to be put against your own flesh and blood, to be put down by your own family, to be talked about. And y'all, the things that have been said about me or my husband or my family from my own mother sent to my child and put in her head, y'all, it's like I wouldn't wish this feeling on nothing else. I wouldn't wish this feeling on nobody, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it don't matter how much I talk about it, nobody won't truly understand, because they always see it like, oh, that's not a big problem. But y'all don't understand the mental and emotional abuse that it puts on you. And me being a mother now, the stress that I have, you know, where I have one child that gets treated like the favorite from her, and then I got 2 other kids that is like crying to me out for help, like, why are we getting treated like this? You know, and it's just like, it's a rough situation, and I just really need you all's prayers, because I don't really know what to do no more. I'm trying to get back to me, I'm trying to get back to music, and it's like all these situations that the devil is just like, oh, putting speed bumps in front of me to try to get me down. And it's like, I've overcome so much, and I've tried so hard to be so positive, so much better than, you know, the old me, or even just better than my mother. And it's like, no matter which way I look, it's like I'm being faced with so much different stuff and being trying to get torn apart, whether it's people outside of my family trying to tear me apart, whether it's people inside of my family. And it's just beginning to be a lot, because it's like I worked so hard to get to a certain level in my life and to do certain things, and now I feel like I'm back at square one with everything in my life, completely everything. And it's just like hard and hurtful. And I know you all are probably like, girl, you're just rambling on, like we don't understand. But like, maybe I can explain it better another time when I'm not like all over the place. But it's just like, I honestly never been so close to just giving up on so much stuff that it's crazy. And that's not even me, because I'm always goofy, I'm always smiling, I'm always loud, I'm always there for people. But it's like, when I look around, there's nobody there for me. I can't talk to people about stuff. My best friend really is my husband, because I feel like if I share a lot of this stuff with people, they're gonna look at me crazy, they're gonna think that I'm crazy, like it's all in my head, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, he's the only person who gets it, who understands me, because he's living it with me, you know what I'm saying? He sees me when I'm up and down, and I still try to push forward. I put a smile on my face. I try to be the best mother I can, the best wife. No, it's not to be perfect. It's not to do none of that. It's just, I want a better life. And then, especially with the music thing, like that's my whole life. And for me to have to take a break from it just because I have so many family issues that's going on around me, that this is my biggest stress. My biggest stress don't come from bills. My biggest stress don't come from enemies. My biggest stress came from my mother and trying to brainwash and have her way with my oldest child. That's what my biggest stress is. Like, I'm not dealing with cheating, I'm not dealing with infidelity, you know what I'm saying? Which, I mean, thank God, but at the same time, like, this is just as worse, because it's taking a toll on me mentally to where I'm not who I am. I haven't, but whether it's working out, whether it's music, whether it's just a whole lot of stuff, and you know, it's okay. I don't know if it's okay, but it's so, you know what I'm saying? I know, like, I make videos and people see us laughing and drinking, and those moments are so precious to me, because those are the realest moments. But then it's the stuff that y'all don't see that's off the camera that is also the real moments that's fucking torturing me right now. And so I'm gonna quit rambling, but please keep my family in your prayers. Give me some encouragement if you can, you know what I'm saying? If you can't, then keep it to yourself. But yeah, it was good talking to y'all. I'll check back in, and next time y'all see a video from us, it will be more uplifting. It will be a better video, smiles and all, I promise.
I'll keep an eye on that lab work, and when it comes back, and I'll get you for your sister.
Should be out here.
That's okay. All right, take it in.
Gold, College Excella, come get him, yo, he gotta go. Whole summer sounding off, cause my shit gold.
This color?
No. We should get like one day get a blue color.
I've done that before too.
How about, have you ever got an orange color?
Yeah.
No, I don't like
I don't like it.
No.
this one. This one, I was just gonna say that.
Oh, that's, I don't like that.
How
How about this color?
How about this color? Come on, how about this one?
How about this bright purple one?
These two are the same.
Oh, I can get this color.
Mama, how about
Or
this?
this one.
How about these?
This one.
Which one look better? Let's do a vote. What's up, y'all? So we got out the house a little bit. It's been a long week, y'all. James has been like the scariest stuff in my life. I'm gonna tell you about that later. But I chose to get this like little blue color. They voted, said I should get this blue color. So we're just out and about. I gotta handle some things while he's at home laying down, resting up. But yeah, I'm gonna check back in with y'all.
Little baby, no middlemans, I'm the man, that's your baby. My shit gold, jerk, chicken taste. I'm blissful, man, fucking problematic. Ring bells, let's go somatic. I'm gold screaming motherfucker wacky. Take a hammer to these moles and get the whacking. Folks switch sides, they ain't no. Whole time I knew my shit go. Folks switch sides, they ain't no. Whole time I knew my shit go. No wrist on chill, my shit go. Blow it down, little Mexico. Draco talk a lot of shit, cause it.
Y'all can see me in the mirror.
What y'all want to know? What type of stories?
How did we used to be bad?
Y'all used to be real bad. Tell them that story. About.
Oh, hey, tell it.
Y'all used to be real bad. Y'all used to be jumping everywhere, fighting, trying to. Y'all used to be trying to hit James in the head.
Miss Fullers. I mean, not Miss Fullers. Hang on, yeah, Miss Fullers. You remember we was looking to Lil Boosie in the car? I was cussing. I still remember that.
Why did you cuss?
I didn't know. I remember this. It was me and Durant. We was at Miss Fiona's, and we started cussing. And Mom, you kept on asking, well, were you cussing? I was like, you don't know. I remember that one.
I don't remember that.
Ho, wrist on chill, my shit go. Blow it down, little Mexico. Draco talk a lot of shit.
Never make a promise that I can't keep.
going into school. Thursday. You happy? You nervous?
Nope.
Yes, you is.
Good morning. That's the. I wanna go into.
Just try. Where you going
Alexa, come get him, yo, he gotta go. Whole summer sounding off, cause my shit gold. Crunk as shit like now, cause my shit gold.
With my little eye, a girly I can get cause she don't get too many likes. A curly-headed cutie I could turn into my wife. Wait, that means forever, ever, hold up, never mind. Oh, I spy with my little eye. A girly I can get cause she don't get too many likes. A curly-headed cutie I could turn into my wife. Wait, that means forever, ever.